What's up, Celtics Nation? The road to back-to-back titles just got a whole lot more interesting. The second round of the playoffs is officially locked in, and it's Boston versus New York. That's right. The Celtics are set to face off against the New York Knicks after they took care of business against the Detroit Pistons, wrapping up that first-round series in 6 games. And while fans are pumped for the matchup on the court, there's a whole lot going on off the court, too. Trade talks, off-season rumors, player mentality, coaching strategies. There's no shortage of storylines surrounding this team right now. First things first, let's talk about the state of the squad heading into this series. From top to bottom, Boston arguably has the deepest and most balanced roster in the entire league. You've got stars, you've got specialists, you've got bench players who will be starters on other teams. That kind of depth isn't easy to come by, and it's been one of the reasons why the Celtics have managed to stay consistently dominant all season long. Whether it's the starting 5 setting the tone early or the second unit holding down the fort, this is a team that knows how to keep the pressure on for all 4 quarters. But here's where things get a bit more complicated. Despite their success, the front office is already thinking ahead. Reports are coming out suggesting that the Celtics could be looking to shake things up in the offseason. Not because the current roster isn't good enough, but because of the financial strain that comes with maintaining a group this talented. We're talking about big contracts, luxury tax implications, and long-term sustainability. According to insider sources, the team is exploring potential trades to create some financial breathing room. That means fans should brace themselves, because even if this season ends in a championship parade, the roster next year might look very different. Now let's shift gears and focus on the man at the center of it all, Jason Tatum. If there's anyone embodying the mindset of this team right now, it's him. After lifting the trophy last year, you might expect him to be even more intense, more driven. But what's fascinating is that Tatum has taken a surprisingly calm approach this time around. He's not just hungry for another ring. He's confident. That kind of belief only comes from experience. He's been there, done that, and now he knows exactly what it takes to win. That experience is fueling a more relaxed, focused version of Tatum. One who's less caught up in the pressure and more invested in playing smart, efficient basketball. And the numbers back it up. During the regular season, Tatum posted averages that speak volumes about his all-around impact. He dropped over 26 points per game, grabbed close to 9 rebounds, dished out 6 assists, and contributed on defense with more than 1 steal per contest. All of that across 72 games. A testament not only to his production, but also to his durability and commitment. He's showing up night after night, setting the tone, and leading by example. And now, with the playoffs in full swing, you can sense that he's locked in. He knows what's at stake, and he's channeling all of that experience into one goal, bringing another title to Boston. But as any true fan knows, championships aren't won by one player alone. It's a team game, and that means the coaching staff plays a huge role too. Head coach Joe Mazzulla isn't letting anything slip through the cracks. He's been vocal about what it's going to take to get past the Knicks, and it all comes down to details, especially on the defensive end. The Celtics have the offensive firepower to go toe-to-toe with anyone, but it's the discipline and communication on defense that will make or break this series. Mazzulla knows the Knicks are gritty, physical, and relentless. If Boston wants to control the pace and dictate the rhythm of the series, they'll need to stay sharp in every possession, rotate with purpose, and close out hard. There's also the matter of momentum. Coming into this next round, Boston has the advantage of rest and preparation. They closed out their series efficiently, giving the players a chance to recover and the staff time to study film and make adjustments. That extra time could be a game changer, especially in a long and grueling playoff run where every bit of recovery counts. Meanwhile, New York had to grind out a tough series, and although that builds character, it also takes a toll physically. Boston's job now is to capitalize on that edge, come out strong in Game 1, and set the tone early. It's also worth noting the emotional component of this matchup. Celtics versus Knicks isn't just a basketball series. It's a battle between 2 of the league's most storied franchises. The history, the fan bases, the intensity, it all adds another layer to the stakes. These are 2 teams with massive followings and a deep desire to reclaim glory. Every possession is going to be contested, Every point will matter, and neither side is going to give an inch without a fight. That's the kind of environment where legends are made and where the smallest details can swing a series. And with all of that going on, it's easy to overlook the ripple effects of these playoffs beyond just the games themselves. With the possibility of off-season trades looming, players are also auditioning for their future. Whether it's younger guys trying to prove their value or veterans reinforcing their leadership, the postseason becomes a stage where decisions are made, not just about wins and losses, but about the direction of the franchise. Boston knows that the window to compete is open now, but staying on top takes constant adjustment, tough calls, and sometimes painful departures. The next few weeks could shape not only how this season ends, but what the Celtics look like for years to come. So as the second round tips off, all eyes are on how Boston responds. Will they live up to their status as title favorites? Can they maintain the level of play that got them this far while navigating the pressure, the expectations, and the weight of repeating? One thing's for sure, the path won't be easy. But with this roster, this mindset, and this coaching staff, the Celtics are heading into battle prepared, determined, and ready to fight for every inch. As the Celtics prepare for their showdown with the Knicks, there are several key matchups to keep an eye on. The most obvious one is between Jason Tatum and New York's top defenders. The Knicks have always been known for their gritty, tough defensive style, and they'll undoubtedly try to make Tatum's life as difficult as possible. However, Tatum's ability to create his own shot, whether it's off the dribble or spotting up from deep, gives him the kind of versatility that most defenders struggle to handle. The Knicks may throw different defenders at him throughout the series, from the physicality of Julius Randle to the agility of R.J. Barrett. But what makes Tatum so dangerous is his adaptability. He's proven time and time again that he can adjust his game to exploit whatever weaknesses an opposing defense presents. But the battle doesn't just end with Tatum. The Celtics are going to need their supporting cast to step up in a major way. Players like Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, and Al Horford will be crucial in providing the necessary firepower and defensive stability. Brown, with his explosive scoring ability and elite athleticism, will be tasked with countering New York's wing defenders, while Marcus Smart, the reigning Defensive Player of the Year, will be essential in limiting the Knicks' perimeter players. Smart's ability to guard multiple positions, create turnovers, and set the tone with his hustle will be vital, especially in a series where every possession matters. Horford, with his veteran leadership and savvy, will also play a key role in keeping the team composed and focused on the bigger picture. His experience in big moments, particularly on the defensive end, will be indispensable against the Knicks' hard-nosed offense. While Boston's offense has been dynamic all season, it's their defense that will ultimately determine whether or not they can make another deep playoff run. The Celtics' defense is one of the best in the league, anchored by the shot-blocking presence of Robert Williams III, the perimeter defense of Smart, and the overall team chemistry that allows them to switch seamlessly on screens and close out on shooters with intensity. This defensive prowess will be crucial against a Knicks team that thrives on isolation plays and bully ball tactics. The Knicks' offensive approach is largely built around the physicality of their big men and the scoring versatility of Julius Randle. However, Randle can be prone to forcing bad shots, and the Celtics will need to take advantage of that by closing out quickly on him, forcing him into difficult looks, and trying to get him out of rhythm. One thing that makes the Knicks dangerous, though, is their ability to turn defense into offense. New York is one of the best teams at generating fast break opportunities off turnovers. The Celtics, while they have a stellar defense, will need to be disciplined in protecting the ball. Turnovers could be the Achilles heel in this matchup, and Boston can't afford to give up easy points in transition. Mazzulla and his staff will undoubtedly emphasize the importance of ball security, knowing how quickly the Knicks can punish mistakes. If the Celtics can limit those mistakes and control the tempo of the game, they'll have a significant advantage. Another important factor is the coaching battle between Joe Mazzulla and Tom Thibodeau. Both coaches have earned the respect of their peers and players, but their styles couldn't be more different. Mazzulla, in his first year as head coach, has impressed with his calm demeanor and ability to keep his team focused, even in the most chaotic moments. He's done an excellent job of managing rotations, balancing minutes, and keeping the Celtics offense humming throughout the season. However, Thibodeau is a seasoned playoff coach, known for his defensive schemes and his ability to maximize his team's strengths. He's also no stranger to the physical nature of playoff basketball, which is something the Celtics will have to contend with. The adjustments made by both coaches will be key in determining how the series unfolds. Will Mazzulla stick to the fast-paced, ball-moving offense that's been so successful this year? Or will he make adjustments to slow things down when necessary? On the flip side, will Thibodeau's defensive schemes be enough to disrupt Boston's rhythm and capitalize on the Celtics' weaknesses? As the series progresses, the importance of depth will also come into play. Both teams have their star players, but playoff basketball is often won by the contributions of role players. For the Celtics, the bench players will need to be consistent in providing scoring and defensive energy when called upon. Players like Grant Williams, Derek White, and Malcolm Brogdon will be crucial in stepping up and contributing when the starters need rest or when momentum swings in favor of the Knicks. Brogdon, in particular, has been a revelation this season, bringing a scoring punch off the bench and providing a steady hand in late-game situations. His ability to create offense in isolation, hit the open three, and facilitate for others gives Boston another dimension that will be hard for the Knicks to deal with. Grant Williams, who has established himself as a reliable defender and spot-up shooter, will also be key in this matchup. His versatility on defense allows him to guard multiple positions, and his ability to stretch the floor with his shooting will force New York to respect him on the perimeter. His contribution won't necessarily show up on the stat sheet, but the impact he has on the floor will be critical to Boston's success. White, who could do a little bit of everything, is another player who will need to be a stabilizing force. His defensive ability, quickness, and ability to knock down shots will be crucial in containing the Knicks' offense while also providing a scoring option for the Celtics when needed. Beyond the X's and O's, the mental aspect of this series can't be overlooked. The Celtics, after all, are the defending NBA champions, and that comes with a certain level of confidence and swagger. They know what it takes to get to the top, and they've been battle-tested in the postseason. But the Knicks are no slouches, and they'll be coming into this series with a chip on their shoulder. This could very well be their moment to make a statement, to show that they belong on the big stage. The mental battle between the two teams will be just as important as the physical one. How will the Celtics handle the pressure of defending their title? How will the Knicks respond to the challenge of taking down one of the best teams in the league? These are the questions that will shape the outcome of the series. As we look ahead to Game 1, one thing is certain. This is going to be an incredible series. Both teams have the talent, the drive, and the passion to go all the way. For the Celtics, it's about staying focused on their ultimate goal, a championship repeat. For the Knicks, it's about proving that they're ready to take the next step and challenge the league's elite. It's going to be a dogfight, and fans on both sides are in for a wild ride. Whatever happens, one thing is clear. The basketball world will be watching closely, and the stakes have never been higher. But before we continue, please remember to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest news about the Boston Celtics. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. The Boston Celtics have made a significant move in the offseason by signing veteran center Clint Capela to a 3-year contract, reinforcing their front court with a player known for his rebounding, rim protection, and playoff experience. The Swiss big man, who spent recent seasons anchoring the defense of the Atlanta Hawks, now joins a championship-contending roster in Boston, signaling the franchise's commitment to bolstering its interior presence. Capela's arrival addresses one of the few weaknesses in the Celtics roster. While the team has enjoyed considerable success with its core of Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Derek White, the lack of a consistent, defensively dominant center has often been a point of concern, especially in matchups against elite Eastern Conference rivals. With Capela, Boston gains a player who averaged double-digit rebounds in each of the last 6 seasons and brings proven ability to alter shots around the basket. At 30 years old, Capela still has plenty of fuel in the tank, and his playing style fits seamlessly into the Celtics' defensive scheme. His pick-and-roll defense, shot-blocking instincts, and ability to finish around the rim give head coach Joe Mazzulla a reliable option in the paint. Moreover, Capela's playoff experience adds further depth to a team already poised to make deep postseason runs. The 3-year deal demonstrates the Celtics' long-term confidence in Capela's impact, both on the court and in the locker room. Known for his professionalism and work ethic, Capela is expected to bring leadership to a team hungry for another banner. His presence also allows the Celtics to manage the minutes of aging big men like Al Horford, while offering a formidable defensive partner to Kristaps Porzingis. For Boston fans, the addition of Clint Capela is not just about numbers. It's about making a statement. The Celtics are all in on a championship push, and Capela might be the missing piece to solidify their front court and elevate them from contenders to champions. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Boston Celtics, please subscribe to our channel and give the video a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.